Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. And bring it out to the 25. The Cardinals offense will get the first crack at it here. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Paul, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offense just seem to play better, knowing they've got confidence in this game.
On the run, it's slow. Crosses the 30 to the 31, and a 6-yard pickup.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you could run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Fires the pass, intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end. He's got to be real careful with his eyes. Not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
On first down, here comes this offense. The give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside. When it bounced outside, you want to take that thing inside. So the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got it pretty quick.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll test the right side.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Running back searching for a hole. Still running up for 40. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it. Boy, did he just force that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball and he'll find different ways to keep you on different plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. Because that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. And the defense got it.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only did they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Offense set on first down. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Offense getting set for first down. Touch pass on the run. Fighting off the defender. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Getting some heat. Fires deep on the run. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's a lot of QBs. When they get hit, and when they get hurried, and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that edge. Nice job by the defense.
Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the... Makes the grab on the left side. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Down, Buckeyes.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the defense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. Yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense get into the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the one. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught behind the line. It's slow. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun. Wants to pass. Trying to... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They'll come to the line and try to get out of this mess on second down from the 5. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
We're leading by 2 possessions offensively, and that could have been a game-changing play right there. That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He's very lucky that was not intercepted.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Right down the gut of the field. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
And the returner will be knocked down. Ball State takes over the football. The Cardinal offense headed out. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
There's no bigger stat in football than turning. Turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
And the ball's loose in the backfield. And the defense has it there going the other way.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You try to rank it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the football.
The offense set for a first down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
That play right there is the type of play that will get offensive coordinators fired. That single run right there wiped out a huge chunk of their offensive production today. That was the equivalent of the Great Depression for this offense. That running back should be benched after making a run like that. You've now got to find a way to galvanize your offense. Somebody else has to go out on the field and not make bad decisions like that guy just made.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Looking to the big tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The give on 4th down. At the 15, he's loose. Buckeyes, Ohio State has the lead here. He wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense has got in there trying to pick up some yards.
Those are hard for offensive line when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. On second down, he's looking downfield. Oh, it's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Incomplete. Man, it's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Oh, this has disaster written all over it, and down he goes. Huge loss. I mean, that single play can flip the field. This is a third and long. Looking for a man. It's Howard. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ohio State. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
You know, the field. Yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. But a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. This offense has a second down play. They're trying to slow that rush down with his ball. He picks up 4. That'll leave them 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they corral the ball, so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Power football with the run. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that's what you try to do with the defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
It's obviously not a great start for this quarterback. And 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job of his decision.
They'll crank up this drive with a pass. Turns it over to midfield. Running through contact. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He'll try to do it himself. They
something about it. Defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running the plays and keep scoring.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Kicking.
The field's about 53 yards wide. You got to kick it between those sidelines or else you draw the flag. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh no. That is an oh no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
The Buckeyes pull that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Looking to move it through the air. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. He's looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Hits the accelerator to the right.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing the turnover.
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering its way to the 40. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's finally stopped with a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
It's so nice to have a weapon like this at quarterback. It dictates coverage. You want to play man-to-man. Everybody turns their back. Watch him pick him up, put him down, shoot up your...
Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're keeping the cutting room so bad. You start to put the backups in and all that juice. And you get some playing time, get some field goal on the side. Well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Just one of those mistakes that can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. There's a timeout call. This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Pocket starts to come up. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a... He strip sack even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to
defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. College fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. They got the ball in great field position and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man. As the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the kick goes out of bounds and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They'll run the screen. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's first. The ball's loose. How about that alert play for the defense to scoop it up? And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tucker or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. This quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get back.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Dropping back, it's Howard. It's away. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Running to daylight from inside his 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're trying to get some breathing room from deep in their own territory. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. First and 10 from their own 17. He wants to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Finding an escape route. Strikes the blow. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it, trying to make magic with his feet. This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've got him looking right. Now they're going to throw it. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense is threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This
out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. First down here for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's slow.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You're in a lot of football, though. That's happening in this game. They're just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Got it behind the line. It's slow. They get him down after he makes the catch. Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If you like old-fashioned, grind it up, run over them football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running on these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something.
And he reels it in at the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the punishment has been extended. Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, and the House Ocho Cinco and Hushmanzada built Research Stadium, home to the Oregon State Beavers. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Bruce Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Cardinals will kick it away first. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. He's brought down, but a really nice return gets it to the 41. So the Oregon State Beavers offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws. The whole playbook is available, and he is a dude.
Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
How about that start for this offense? You know, oftentimes you see teams just trying to get into a rhythm, maybe an easy completion to get their quarterback feeling good. Not this offense. They take a shot.
And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right on the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Ball State Cardinals offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously
This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's slow. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Great job on the defense early down. Now you get in a ridiculous situation. 3rd and long. Bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. To have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. No, what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wow. It's going to be down in their own red zone. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one. Able to see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Great job at containing by this defense. In order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Zing to complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have 1st down. And the Cardinals have pushed it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Dances away from the heat. And he is corralled short of the line gain.
And the quarterback's in the pocket. He decides to take off and scramble. He just couldn't get to the 1st down mark. You can tell he wanted to pass the football. Maybe it wasn't there. Maybe he scrambled a little bit too soon. But usually when you take off, you better know you're going to get close to that 1st down marker and get it.
Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. 1st down for the offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Finds a crease up the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. And the running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion.
Just broke the tackle and still on. Continues to fight for yards. Dances away again. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They've already failed to convert on 4th down once in the 1st quarter. Doesn't stop them from trying here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins defense that time on 4th down. Was expecting a run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated.
play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it. Come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
3rd and long. It was passed every single time. And your ears back, go to the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, pressure.
Welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet gray already rocking this house. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Bruce Davis, joined here in the booth as always by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get it on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping. We'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason. So you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game. To keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Right back to the well. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. It'll be a draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. His punt is blocked. Scoots it up and try to take it back. So Ohio State's offense will have its first possession of the game. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the team.
We say big time players make big plays in big games. So who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? A matchup that everybody wants to see.
Looking for space, it's Henderson.
Yeah, I got nothing for you, RB. I mean, you start to run backwards. Maybe you think you can outrun everybody on the field and you're faster than everybody, but either way, that play went nowhere. Actually, it went really far back.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They go to the ground.
As an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect play with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss.
So we're scoreless, their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble by going for it on 4th down in his own territory. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Coming at, and here's a fumble way behind the line. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, whether it's in the shoe or the big house, when you have these two programs with all that's at stake today, you know emotions run high in a game known simply as the game.
And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Keeps the legs moving.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of games, they will just add up. Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They're very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough.
All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? This game has the look of one that if anybody can put any type of score on the board, they'll probably go home with a W. We start the fourth. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room, it's Judkins. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting the ball carrier. I love his effort making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quick touch pass to the receiver. Inside the 35. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown Buckeyes! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
How about that? Forget about overtime. Great execution. This crowd is going nuts because that is perfectly done. Taking all the clock, scoring, getting the dub.
What a game. What a finish. Came down to one last play, and they get it done.
What a play to show up in that moment of the game and make that type of play, that type of individual effort is just magic.
Now, it's what you dream about. But those moments, you have to step up and make it. And big-time players like this come up and make a big-time play late in the game to get you the win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollock, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded.
I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football Ultimate Team. Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Pittsburgh Panthers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Got a man. It's Vega. And he'll step across the sideline after making a good gain on that one. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the 4th quarter, that ramped up the pressure. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. They move on top here in the 4th.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Missouri Tigers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chance of yardage.
Every journey begins with a step. This offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Finds his man. It's Russell. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Michigan State Spartans. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
They're trying to get to it. Delivers to contact. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always,
opportunity right now. You got the football early in the game to show you this is going to be more of the same ball.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reach your right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the clock stops as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover. Pick up that quarterback, feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Fires to the wideout. He makes a grab, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, this offense is giving him a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because first and second down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable.
Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget,
The Wolverines with the first and 10. Used to play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And then finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They've got it at the 36, it's a first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it rolls to the turf. On second and 10, and 4 wide out, set, trips right. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Zimmerman. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get it.
welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Huskies of Northern Illinois. Take it away, broadcast team.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's not enough to give them a first and goal. And a late opportunity to grab the lead here. A touchdown would be huge. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Take it away, broadcast team.
Fires to the middle. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Oh, man. The quarterback almost just threw his second interception on his many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
They make the stop at the sweet corner catch and it's ready to give them a first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the option. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goes...
And the Buckeyes have it with the first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's Howard. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Zone covers that time to the quarterback, and nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Quickly complete. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did it.
And he's got it! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Vanderbilt Commodores. Take it away, broadcast team.
Shakes off the defense. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Win with the run game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a man, it's Howard. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. Bulls his way forward. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tate. And it is a dunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Now from inside the red zone. Working the middle. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It'll be 2nd down. And remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun to give to the back. Through the defense. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Try to barge their way in. And with that tackle, that will probably do it for this quarter. Try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Trying to power it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're...
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. drills it down the middle. He got it. They will score. Touchdown tie. Welcome to Dynasty Mode. Next, it's time to select your rosters. Choose to use the latest EA Sports recommend. Now it's time to customize your Dynasty. It's now time to select your team. You want to build a team from the ground, and now you'll choose to. Congratulations. It's time to sign.
time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the AAC, the UAB Blazers. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown it. Blazers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. And 2 set downs after a completion. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle quickly after the catch. To be short of the mark. Pass complete. It's second down now. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Quick pass. Here comes jet sweep. Tackle made it 21. Softens in great scoring position.
Defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave them.
He's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Defense.
Playing defensive back is got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try.
Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll claim the second half lead. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And the review confirmed the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Kickoff team. Give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Back at the 13. Great field. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. flawless performance, Kirk. They look pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official kings of college football and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
EA Sports.
And off.
Welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.